Spinoza Ethica, Episode 5. Demonstratio. Patet etiam ex definitione. Una quaeque enim in se debet esse, et per se debet concipi, sive conceptus unius conceptum ulterius non involvit. Propositio 3. Quae res nihil commune inter se habent, earum una ulterius causa esse non potest. Demonstratio. Si nihil communa cum se in vicem habent, ergo, per axioma, quinque, nec per se in vicem possunt intelligi, adeoque, per axioma, quatuor, una ulterius causa esse non potest, quod erat demonstrandum. Because Spinoza and his philosophy is not exactly simple, you may want to re-watch episode 4 before watching this one. Here we have a demonstratio, or a proof of proposition 2, and then we have proposition 3 and its demonstratio, or proof. He says, demonstratio, proof, the proposition, patet etiam, is also obvious or evident, patio means to lie open, from definition number 3. This has been abbreviated. For each thing whatsoever, each individual item, in itself ought to exist. So each item is self-existent and ought to be conceived through itself. And now he says sive, which is not a disjunction, but in fact is ampliative. It explains, using different words, what has come before. Or in other words, we might say, the conception of one thing, the intellection or conception of one thing, does not entail the conceptum, the conception of another thing. Now, propositio 3, proposition 3. Quae, things which habent, have, nothing shared between themselves, inter se, those things which share nothing in common amongst themselves, one of these two things, una earum, cannot be, non potest esse, the causa, the cause of the other thing. So, to take apart the syntax here, the subject is una, the verb is potest, with esse, and the predicate is causa. So one cannot be the cause. And then we have to add earum here, and ulterius here. In other words, if something has nothing in common with another thing, it cannot be the cause of that thing. There must be some overlap in their qualities or characteristics or properties. And now the demonstratio, or the proof. If these things, quae res, have nihil commune, nothing in common, mutually with each other, cum se, therefore, by axiom 5, neither through themselves mutually can they be understood. You can't use one thing to understand another thing if those two things have nothing in common one with the other. And so, adeoque, by axiom 4, the one, causa esse non potest, cannot be the cause of the other. And he concludes with QED, quod erat demonstrandum, demonstrandum being a gerundive, and this phrase means that which had to be proven has now been proven.